Hello everybody, I'm back out testing with my 1959 American Standard Master One Piece. Yes, I did put the porcelain caps that came with the cadet over there on it. And I am flushing it on the water supply. The tanklet's been sitting into dirt, so that's been dirty. All the parts are original besides the fill valve. But I don't know if it came with the Fluid Master, because that looks like an older Fluid Master part. It says Fluid Master Inc. I don't know if whenever it came with one like this, because this is like, I think, a 70s or 80s, possibly a 90s. This is the one with that uses the metal bar. So it's set a little bit above the water line because I want it to flush as much water as it can. It was made on March 25th of 1959, and the tank lid was made on March 2nd of 1959. So it must have been a couple of weeks until this toilet got a tank lid and sold. I don't want to put you on the toilet while I'm putting the tank lid on, so. This toilet is going to perform way better than that one, because that toilet, the whole trap was technically about infested with minerals, so whenever I clean it out with minerals, it won't come out. Let me just show you how much mineral buildup is in this toilet. I thought it was just at the beginning of the trapway, but it still goes all the way down there. But I will still keep the toilet, and I am working on restoring it, but I need to get some acid to clean it first. So let's give this toilet a flush, and then you know what's the deal after this. That has a beautiful flush. This toilet, I've seen 3 YouTubers, me, AJL Plumbing, and OCC Plumbing. And out of all people, I was the one that got this toilet. And it took a little road trip all the way from Houston, Texas, all the way to Louisiana. I'm not saying where I'm from. I am further south. So it does have that crack in the back, but I have some super glue on there. It's not gonna last for a while, because I will do the same thing to this Space Saver Cadets tank. Considering that this Space Saver Cadets tank is cracked and I want it to last for a while, I've been adding super glue, and it lasts for like a couple of weeks, almost to like a few months, until it starts leaking again. Then I usually add another coat of it. But I'll probably end up getting some waterproof silicone or some flex glue. I'll probably add it and patch up that crack, and I'll patch up that the Space Saver Cadets tank, because the crack on that one leaks. And also, compared to Owens, he has a 30s. He doesn't have a Master One Piece. He has a regular One Piece because his was round, mine's elongated, so it's a Master One Piece. So Owens was all crammed into the left corner where the fill valve is. On mine, on the later models, the fill valve's on the left and the flush valve's in the middle, which is way better. So let's see how it does on a washcloth. I already know it's gonna take this. Considering that the flush valve closed a little too soon and almost looked like it kind of struggled, I'll retest it at the end of the video No, I may just wait for the tank to fill and then I'll retest it. So I just added the fresh coat so it'll leak, but you can see the back is like all broken up. So it wasn't they didn't handle it quite well when they removed it, because the whole back is chipped. Probably when it was installed, it didn't have that crack. It probably just got hit in the back so hard that a giant crack formed. Here's my Toto CT705 on my flush owner setup, which I do need to. I brought out my American Standard Madera here. And if you guys don't know, the reason I got this toilet was mainly because I have mine that has bedpan loads, which I don't have here sadly no more because my dad took it to the shop, his shop again. I'm gonna have to bring it back over here, but I could film it again. Here's the Space Saver Cadet, which I'm gonna plan on doing another video and testing. Tank is full. Let's see how it does on a washcloth again. I think the flapper just closed a little bit too soon. Much better. I think it was just because the flush valve closed too soon. And yes, I have 3 of these microfiber washcloths. I might test one of those. Now let's try a grocery bag once the tank's done filling. It won't surprise me if it'll struggle because that's a new grocery bag and it needs to be worked in. I just got that. It hasn't been flushed, it's just been soaked, but yeah, it's sad to see this Cadet like it is, but it's gonna get restored. The trapway is mostly infested, and I think the trap, because further down up in the trapway, as you can see, the minerals are further down the trapway. It could barely even fit 3 fingers up in the beginning. The trap, it could only fit 3 fingers barely. So I think if this toilet would have been installed for a lot longer, and the minerals were still like that, it wouldn't surprise me that it would get clogged with minerals and the mineral buildup. That's probably why the toilet has been snaked multiple times, because the mineral buildup is just so bad that a lot of paper towels and crap probably just got stuck up in there, and they couldn't a lot of toilet paper or who knows, people's crap got stuck in there because the mineral buildup was just so bad. But the tank's done filling. Let's see how it does on a grocery bag. I won't be surprised if it struggles because it's a new one, a brand new grocery bag, but I won't also be surprised if it passes. Yeah, I'm not too surprised. It needs to be, see, it looked like it would have took it after I moved it. See, I could kind of help it. Yep. Yeah, it just needed help, but the grocery bag just needs to be, it needs to be worked up. But I won't know it's gonna take that dish towel too. I did have my other grocery bag, because that one was had been worked out in, but I haven't seen it because I usually test them about here, but I don't see them. I don't see it. Sometimes my grocery bags fly away in the wind. They did have a bad rainstorm the other day, so it's been a while since I also flushed it. Let me actually go check the backyard real quick while the tank is done filling. There's some flush mates right there. I was messing with them because I'm planning on bringing my dad once again brought my PA Cadet bowl. I did bring my Gerber Ultra Flush, but I think I have a tank. I have a Gerber tank that I think will work perfect for it, and I'll have to fit a flush mate in there. I have a grocery bag there, but that one's all tore up, so I have this garbage bag that I always flush down. I have another one here. No, I don't have another grocery bag. That one's just gonna have to do. So, this video is not about looking for grocery bags. It's about doing tests on the Master One Piece. You could have skipped the video if y'all wanted to do that, but it's just for me to do something without waiting for the tank to fill. But the tank is filled. Let's see how it does on the dish towel. I have a feeling that it'll either struggle on it, which I won't be surprised, but I won't also be surprised that it'll pass it. And it's not, kind of got it to get angled a little bit. It's hard to do it with one hand, but let's just see. That did perfectly. I'm not surprised. So, making sure the crack's doing okay. Yep. So now, sorry, I just hit my. So now what we're gonna do is I want to see how it does on a grass test. Usually it did grass. I'm not really gonna put a lot, but by the way the flush looks, it seems to do really good at getting stuff out the bowl. I'll do this, then after I'll do the bowl rinse. So yeah, the way this toilet looks, this was the modern toilet back in the day. And I honestly think it looks really nice with the spider pinchers in it, and all the grass is like wanting to float, so. But yeah, I always want it when I get a house. It won't surprise me if I still have this toilet. I would like to install this. Like if you could put silicone on the crack, it'll for sure be installed. So let's see how it does on the grass test. It left a couple of floaters. So, yep, now I'm gonna do a dirt test. I'll go get the dirt and I'll be right back. Alright, I got the dirt. The flush valve does leak, so the back bowl rinse will start before. I didn't really get the this side enough. But got a bunch at the bottom. Let's see how it does on dirt. Like always, it did perfect getting it out of the bowl. I just noticed it left a little bit of sand at the bottom besides that, but mostly old toilets doesn't really do it good with sand. Now let's check the bowl rinse. It left quite a bit underneath the rim, but that's because the rim jets are spaced out so they don't get every crack. But a bunch of those front jets, but yeah, the front, see the front didn't do well. Yeah. Overall, the bowl rinse is really well, besides it missing the cracks of it. But yeah, I'm not too surprised that the bowl rinse is good, considering I usually empty out this rinse out all my cups. Because I'll use this on all of it on my test. You can see just all the sand gets all over, but yeah. I'm honestly quite not surprised on the performance of it. Because I honestly prefer these later models compared to the early ones, considering that all the stuff is in the that one corner. But like I did say in the close, I will see how it does on this microfiber little washcloth. It's a washcloth but bigger, and I will retry it on the grocery bag because I want to make the videos a little bit longer for you guys. I haven't taken this toilet out. It's been sitting over there for a while, so yep, let's see. I closed the flapper soon, considering that I could hear the siphon. The siphon on this toilet is really satisfying, but that did perfect. I'll do a close-up flush, then I'll test it. So yeah, let me know if you like these other comments. So yeah, I really am glad I got this toilet, but the thing at Texas Restores, they're compared to some Texas Restores, some of them are cheap. Some restores can sell their stuff for cheap, and some of them they can't. Like at my restore, the highest they go with toilets is really as I think like the highest they could go like maybe $45 with. Most of the toilets I get is like for 35, or most of them I got for $25. But that one, considering it was almost technically brand new, I got this one I think for $35. So yeah, I technically got that one for $35. So yeah, I'll give you a close-up flush like this, and then I'll do a retry a grocery bag. So yeah. But yeah, here's the standard Cadets tank. Oh. Yeah, these chains aren't really used for flappers, but it honestly works quite well. Yeah. But I am glad that I found a standard Cadet. I thought I would have found one by now, but this one's just in really not so great shape. But it's still worth the restoration though. So the tank is almost full. It is kinda let's see how it does. Yeah. I'll leave it. Uh-oh. See, yeah, it just needs help a little bit. I really like that siphon, but it just really needs help, but I'm not gonna spend too much time, so yeah, overall, this toilet is really amazing, and it's really amazing and the performance is honestly not surprising. I think the trapway on it feels smooth, but it also doesn't look glazed, so it could be partially glazed, but also it could be glazed. But I really don't tip over this toilet too much, considering I am gonna eventually tip it over and get rid of the wax underneath, because I haven't got really it. Oh, I actually haven't given it a cleaning yet. I need to kind of wipe down the sides a little bit on it. So, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If y'all did, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. A lot of y'all say that standard cadet is worth keeping. I am keeping it no matter what. After I unplugged the siphon jet and stuff, I was like, okay, I'll keep it. Once I get some acid, for sure, I'll get it cleaned up. So.